I don't know how long this is a cell signal because me and Blue's out on the road, but we're just walking the fence line, getting a little exercise, checking things out. Blue's only been on a leash about 5 times in his entire life, and come on here. He, hey Grandma, prepare thy neck. The hugging shall commence before we know it. So anyway, I just thought I'd jump on and ride this thing a couple times a day, and he likes to jog it out in front of the Polaris. But walking on the leash, he runs out till he feels a little tug. He comes back. So the idea is, I know if Michelle's watching, she's going to tell me you need to stop when he does that. And but this is no big deal because he's not really. It's just tug, and he comes back to me. He's such a great dog. I absolutely adore this dog. He's such a great dog. Hey, Annette. Hey, Suburban. Uh, I may have missed somebody else, but I don't have a free thumb. Look at these pretty flowers. This is right where, if y'all saw on our Friends of Alderman Farms Facebook group, Patty posted that me and Blue brought her. Hey, Christine. Me and Blue brought her a little bouquet. This is where I got them from. I just love it. Go Tigers, purple and gold. How about that? So anyway, there's some pretty little something and others. I don't know what they are. I'm terrible at that. Here we got some goldenrod up here. Still amazed at how the goats clean things out. You see that? You can see the power line through there. For years, that was impossible. It was so thick through here, you couldn't see through that little patch of trees. So we're coming up here on a place where we're going to cut up through the woods, and then we're going to come out by the Alderman Family Cemetery, which needs to be mowed. I think Corey's got that on his schedule for today. We didn't mention Corey was down a couple of days he pulled a muscle in his back or something. Working out. Some pretty little. He's learning, Suburban. So he's learning that exactly. Most of the time he walks right beside me. I don't mind if he's a couple of steps in front of me. Like I said, he's had a leash on his collar about 5 times his entire life. And the first time he put a leash on, he didn't fight it at all. He walked very good, very compliantly. So we're cutting through the woods here, and Blue hears something. I hear something too. Almost sounds like a drum. Cutting up our little trail in the woods here, isn't he? Annette, he is gorgeous. I mean, he's just his coloration, of course, those stunning blue eyes, which is why we named him Blue. We're coming up. You can see the opening at the end of this fence line is where the Alderman Family Cemetery is located, and it's grown up. We take care of it, but we don't mow it every week. We try to make sure it's mowed around holidays and times when folks might be more likely to come and visit. And Corey does a good job. It keeps it weed eated and mowed, but like I said, he's really about a week behind because having those spasms in his back kind of messed him up. I'm huffing and puffing already. This is a little uphill grade. You can't kind of tell, but so there's the Alderman Family Cemetery. There's actually a whole acre is set aside for the cemetery. We're looking at the backside of some of these tombstones. That first row of tall tombstones that you see. If you start all the way on the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's either the fourth or the fifth one is my great grandfather, Enoch, who was the patriarch of the bunch that aldermans who landed here, stopped here. And the next one over is his son, William Thomas. Lots of aldermans in there. The one right there with the bouquet of flowers is my paternal grandmother and grandfather, my dad's mom and dad. My dad and my mom are not buried here. They're buried in Baker, Louisiana, where they moved when they went to Louisiana shortly after World War II. I wanted to bury Dad here. Dad wanted to be buried here, but he died before Mom, and Mom just couldn't. She couldn't live with the fact of his remains being that far away. Of course, I didn't push it. You know, as soon as she said that, that's fine with me. And I jokingly told her that when she died, I was digging them both up, and she laughed. And if it wasn't so cost prohibitive, I probably would do that. But you know, they're not really there, so that's just their earthly tent. So, in the big scheme of things, it's not a deal, right? So, if I'm able to keep signal, the problems we have this fence, and it's not a complaint, it is what it is, but this fence received on an NRCS grant, a GOAT grant. And when you do fence on a grant like that, you have to follow their specs to the letter. And one of the ground in all locations is that in some locations it's going to be 6 inches off. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know what happened to the signal. I couldn't kill this thing, so I'm just back long enough to finish the video. My bad. See you later. Bye.